Let's see Constituent Assembly means Matdar Sangatna. India became independent on August 15, 1947. Before that, the British ruled over India. We know that before 15 August 1947, our independence, there is a British rule over India, and India became independent on 15 August 1947. That is our Independence Day. They had divided India into provinces like Bombay, Bengal, and Madras. Provinces means prant. For the convenience of administration, the administration in these provinces was carried out by the people's representative. Similarly, the local princes were carrying out the administration in the some areas. Such areas were known as princely states, means riyasat, and their chief were known as prince. Riyasats ke sardar. The representatives of the provinces means prant. Provinces means prant. The representatives of the provinces and the princely states were included in the Constituent Assembly. They are also included in Assembly. Who? The provinces and the princely states. Princely states means riyasat. They are included in Constituent Assembly. That means they are included in Matdar Sangatna. There were a total of 299 members in the Constituent Assembly. How many members? 299 members in Constituent Assembly. And the Dr. Rajendra Prasad was the president of the Constituent Assembly. It is a main point. Who is the president of the Assembly? The Dr. Rajendra Prasad. The representatives of the different provinces and the princely states were included in the Constituent Assembly, and the Constituent Assembly consisted 299 members. It is the main points. And the Dr. Rajendra Prasad was the president of the Constituent Assembly, whereas the Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar was the chairman of drafting committee. The contribution of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar. Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar was the chairman of drafting committee. He had studied in the depth the constitution of different countries. Who studied? Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar studied the different constitution in depth of the constitution. They studied deeply, means deeply in the they studied deeply the constitution of different countries of the world. He had studied and contemplated day and night to draft our constitution. They give their hard work to making our constitution. The draft constitution prepared by him was presented to Constituent Assembly. It was discussed article by article. That constitution is discussed by article, and many amendments means tartood were suggested by different members. If there is any suggestion, that will be suggested by different members, because they are discussed article by article. Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar handled the task of presenting the drafts, answering the various questions raised on it, the making changes in the draft as per suggestion of Constituent Assembly, and making every provision of the Constitution flawless. Due to his contribution towards the making of the Constitution, Dr. Ambedkar is called as the architecture of Indian Constitution. We are proud of it. Let's see here. Decision in the Constituent Assembly were made on the basis of debate and discussion, a respect for opposing viewpoint, and acceptance of appropriate suggestion was a characteristic of the working of the Constituent Assembly. It took 2 years, 11 months, and 18 days. Here, by mistake, here is print. 18 days to complete the writing of the Constitution. There were 22 parts, 395 articles, and 8 schedules in the original constitution. We see before America has only 7 articles, but in our constitution there is 395 articles and 22 parts. Okay. The contribution of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar. Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar studied various constitution of the world in deeply. The draft constitution prepared by him and was discussed by article by article, and amendments were suggested by the member. He answered the question raised. Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar answered the question was raised and suggestion given, making the constitution flawless. Due to his contribution in the making of constitution, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar is also called architect of Indian Constitution. The task making constitution was completed in 2 years, 11 months and 18 days. The Constituent Assembly enacted the Constitution and adopted in 26 November 1949. Enacted means presented. Therefore, 26 November is observed as Constitution Day. Because why 26 November is called Constitution Day? Because it is enacted and adopted in 26 November. The country began to be governed according to the provision of the Constitution from 26 January 1950. When 26 January 1950, the country began to govern according to the provision of Constitution. The Indian Republic came into existence from this day. Therefore, 26 January is celebrated as Republic Day. Why Republic Day? Why 26 January is celebrated as Republic Day? Because the country began to be governed according to Constitution from 26 January 1950. So it is called Republic Day. Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad, Maulana Azad, Sarojini Naidu were prominent members of our Constituent Assembly. They are the member of our Constituent Assembly. Okay, and the Constitution was enacted on 26 November 1949. So it is a Constitution Day, and the governance of the country as per the provision of the Constitution started when 26 January 1950. So it is called Republic Day. Here we complete the first lesson of civics, introduction to our Constitution. I will give exercise. You listen carefully that video and try use PDF file and try to solve the exercise. Thank you.